The farmer who fed a city. In a quiet corner of the world, nestled between rolling hills and fields that stretched to the horizon, lived a humble farmer named Thomas. He was not famous, nor did he possess great wealth. What set Thomas apart was a heart as vast as the land he tilled, and a vision that reached far beyond his own fields. Thomas had always believed that the earth was generous, but only to those who respected its cycles and gave back more than they took. Every morning, before sunrise, he walked his land, feeling the cool soil beneath his boots, listening to the symphony of birds greeting the day. He tended to his crops and animals with a quiet reverence, never rushing, always attentive. To Thomas, farming was not only a way to make a living, it was a calling, a way to nurture life and share its abundance. One year, a relentless drought descended upon the region. The river that snaked through the valley thinned to a trickle, and the once green fields turned brittle and brown. Many farmers lost hope, their crops withering under the unforgiving sun. The local market emptied, and families worried about how they would feed their children. Yet, Thomas refused to give in to despair. Remembering lessons passed down from his grandfather, Thomas began to change his approach. He collected rainwater in barrels, built shades for his plants to shield them from the harshest rays, and planted drought-resistant seeds. He worked longer hours, accepting the challenge with quiet determination. While his own harvest was smaller than usual, he managed to save enough food for his family, with a little left over. But Thomas saw the need around him. Neighbors came to him, hungry and anxious, their eyes full of worry. Without hesitation, Thomas shared what he had, portioning out his harvest with care. He taught others how to conserve water, how to plant seeds that could endure the sun, and how to make the most of what little they had. Together, they worked side by side, rebuilding their fields and spirits. Word of Thomas's generosity and ingenuity spread beyond the village. People from nearby towns came to learn from him, bringing seeds, tools, and hope. The community grew stronger, bound by shared hardship and a common purpose. Slowly, the fields began to show signs of life again, tiny shoots breaking through the dry earth, a promise that the drought would not last forever. As the years passed, Thomas's philosophy took root. The city that once depended on shipments from afar became self-sufficient, growing a bounty even in the hardest times. Farmers collaborated, sharing knowledge and resources. Markets overflowed with fresh produce, and no family went hungry. The children who once lined up for food learned to plant, nurture, and harvest, carrying forward the lessons of resilience and generosity. Through it all, Thomas never sought recognition. He found joy in the laughter of children in the fields, in the satisfaction of a meal shared, and in the knowledge that he had made a difference. His story became a quiet legend, a reminder that greatness is not measured by the size of one's land or the riches in one's barn, but by the impact one has on the lives of others. The lesson of the farmer who fed a city is simple yet profound. In times of hardship, it is not what we keep, but what we give, that defines us. Kindness, resilience, and the courage to lead by example can turn scarcity into abundance and transform a single act of generosity into a legacy that nourishes generations.